the Cape Trail, known to be one of Canada's most beautiful stretches of road. Finishing up our first day in Cape Breton Highlands National Park, we had only a short drive to get from the Shedicamp campground to Le Buttereau, a hiking trail known for its sunsets. As we pulled into the parking lot, our eyes immediately went somewhere other than the trailhead, but to the shore. Unlike the majority of Nova Scotia, Cape Breton Island boasts an oceanfront filled with towering mountains in addition to the ocean vistas. It's this contrast that takes me back to our last trip through a spectacular Canadian National Park, where we explored the west coast of Newfoundland at Gros Morne National Park. This small stretch of ocean articulates everything beautiful about the area. It wasn't hard to take some time to walk the coast, peer off into the vast expanse of the ocean, and then stare at the waves as they break upon the shore. Being one of the closest trails to the campground, and knowing its reputation for sunsets, Paul and I expected to at least see a few other people arriving to enjoy the last of this beautiful September day. But no one came. We had the place to ourselves. With the sun losing strength, we left the shore and headed back towards the start of the trail. In today's video, we're going to be doing an amazing hike here in Cape Breton Highlands National Park. We're going to be hiking Le Buttereau, which is a trail here that's dedicated to showing a former Acadian settlement and is one of the best places in the park to watch the sunset. This trail may be short, but you'll start with a climb. Rated as easy, this trail is suitable for most members of your family. All in all, you'll climb about 150 feet, or 45 meters, on this 1.6 kilometer, or 1 mile loop trail. The trail takes you through a mixed Acadian forest, old fields, and a foundation ruins on Le Buttereau, which is French for small hill. The stone foundation was easy to spot. This former Acadian home belonged to the LeBlanc family, a common name across Nova Scotia. Auguste Edward and Hélène LeBlanc lived in this home alongside their 9 children. Take a closer look at the foundation and imagine the home. It's not very big. My only hope was these 9 children were spread out over many years, or else these would have been very cramped quarters. Continuing along the path, we strolled through the former fields occupied by the LeBlancs and other Acadian settlers. Today, wildflowers, trees, and shrubs all invade what was these pastures. These pastures were once the life force for these families. Today, these fertile lands help new family of trees, plants, and animals thrive here. Arriving to the viewpoint, we found the spot where we wanted to set up and watch the sunset. From this vantage point, you could sit and reflect as you peered out, overlooking the Shedicamp River to the left and the Gulf of St. Lawrence to the right. It's here you overlook Petit Étang Beach, a spot enjoyed by locals. From this trail, you forget that you're just a short 5-minute drive from town. Instead, you feel like you're surrounded by nature, and only nature. Paul and I didn't do much talking while we were here. Instead, we sat, watched, and listened. The rhythmic sound of the water coming to shore was comforting. As someone who grew up here on the East Coast, this was a familiar sound. As we watched the last few birds whisk by as they returned home to settle in for the night, we shifted our positions and prepared for the final sunset, a sight best explained with no words.